So, what do you guys have for breakfast this morning? Wheaties? That sounds really gross.
The light is on.
I had oatmeal. It was okay.
The light is on.
The light is what?
The light is on. We're on air.
What?
We're on air.
On air. Oh! Hello, and welcome to 6 Minutes. I am your host, Mariah Hansen, and today we will be interviewing a world-famous explorer from Portugal. Allow me to welcome our guest, Vasco da Gama.
Hello, Mariah. Good morning.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to be here. Honestly, I'm delighted.
Thank you for being here. It is a big privilege to speak with such a great explorer. I must ask you, where did you get your inspiration?
Well, I'd say it came from my father, who was an explorer himself.
Must have been nice having such a great role model.
It was, but I think I picked up most of my navigational skills in the Navy.
Well, I can see it did you good, sailor.
Yeah. Sure has. So I don't think I could have taken on the French.
The French? What happened with them?
Well, it was nothing really. The government tried getting involved with our ships, and theirs came a little too close to my country. I couldn't just ignore it.
I see. And who sent you on that assignment?
King John II.
Well, it's time for a short break. Stay tuned for more insight into the travels of our guest, Vasco da Gama.
Have you ever thought about sailing?
Wouldn't it be great? I think it'd be great. Like the fresh air and the open water.
Yeah, but being away from land means we wouldn't have fresh fruit, and that can cause diseases like scurvy.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Luckily, scientists have formulated this new brand of a delicious beverage just for those nautical trips.
Really?
Yeah! It's a glass of orange Slurpee a day keeps the scurvy away.
Gee, thanks. I know what I'm drinking on my boat. Welcome back. Before the break, we met with Vasco da Gama. As we know, you completed a journey from Portugal to India in the 1400s. Give us the full details of that trip.
Well, it began in July 8th of 1497, and we arrived in India in May of 98. Everyone was totally surprised because they all thought it wasn't possible. They believed the Indian Ocean wasn't connected to anything else, but obviously it is.
Here's a map of his journey. Wow, that must have been pretty interesting.
It was pretty interesting.
I'm sorry, Vasco, but we're going to have to take another short break.
No problem.
Now, you mentioned you've traveled to India. What exactly did you do while you were on that trip?
We were transversing spices to trade there. We stopped in Africa quite a few times where we had some interesting experiences with some Muslims.
When you say interesting, what exactly do you mean?
Not getting into too much detail. They didn't like us interfering with trade routes, and we killed a few hundred of them to show them who's boss.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. Moving on. Who paid for your voyage?
King Manuel I did, but after he died, King John III paid for it. And later he actually sent me to India as a representative.
That is quite riveting. Well, folks, I believe we are out of time. Vasco, it was nice to meet you, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to talk with us.
It was my pleasure.
Remember to tune in next week when we speak with Leonardo da Vinci. Thank you for watching 6 Minutes. Today on the show, we will be having our featured guest, Vasco da Gama. Vasco!
Oh, hi.
Featured guest, Vasco da Gama.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Vasco, that camera.
What?
That camera.
Hi.
And welcome our guest, Vasco da Gama. Vasco, you're supposed to be over here.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.